Let's be real, student life is a juggling act, and right now, it's being completely shaken up by a new wave of technology. We're talking about artificial intelligence and how these new tools are seriously changing the game for how you study, research, and write. So let's dive in. Does this look familiar? That mountain of textbooks, the blinking cursor just mocking you on a blank page, that endless list of articles you're supposed to have read like yesterday? Yeah, the pressure is real. We've all been there, feeling totally overwhelmed. But what if I told you there was a way to cut through that chaos? A new kind of help has arrived, and it's kickstarting a total revolution in how we learn. And it's all powered by AI. Now, forget all those sci-fi movies about evil robots. That's not what we're talking about. Think of AI in this context as your new study partner. Seriously, it's like an assistant, a brainstorming buddy, and a research expert all rolled into one, and it's ready to help you out whenever you need it. So the magic behind all these tools is something called generative AI. And honestly, the name kind of says it all. It generates brand new stuff. It's not just a search engine that finds information that's already out there. It can actually create things, like a summary of an article, a draft for an email, or even come up with a bunch of creative ideas from scratch. Okay, so how does this actually help you? Let's start with one of the biggest time sucks for any student, research. This is where it gets really practical. I mean, picture this. You take a super dense 40-page academic paper and poof, you get the main arguments in 30 seconds. Or maybe you're stuck on an essay topic and you can get a list of 10 different angles to explore. You can even feed it your lecture notes and have it spit out a practice quiz for you. It's all about working smarter, not harder. You know, a great librarian doesn't just point you to a shelf, they help you figure out your topic and find the best stuff. Well, AI can do exactly that, except it's there for you at 2 in the morning when the real library has been closed for hours and you're running on nothing but coffee and sheer panic. All right, so you've supercharged your research, which is awesome. But now you actually have to, write the paper. And for a lot of us, this is the hardest part. Now, this is not about having AI write your essay for you. Not at all. It's about having a co-writer. If you're stuck, it can give you a starting point. If your sentences are a little clunky, it can suggest a better way to phrase things. It can even help you build a solid outline before you write a single word, just to make sure your ideas are organized and everything flows. Okay, all of this sounds pretty amazing, right? But with all this power comes a huge responsibility. And this next part, this is without a doubt the most important section we're going to cover. And here's the absolute bottom line. The tool is only as good or as ethical as the person using it. You have to be the one who draws the line between using AI as an incredible assistant and using it to cheat. This slide just breaks it down perfectly. Over on the left, you've got AI as a partner. It sparks your ideas, it helps you refine your work, and it pushes you to think more critically. But on the right, you've got the shortcut. That's where AI just replaces your thinking entirely. It does the work for you, which leads straight to blind copying and plagiarism. The goal here is to build your skills, not to find a way around them. Seriously, never ever forget this. An AI is kind of like a calculator, but for words and ideas. You are still the mathematician. You're the one with the real-world context, the unique insight, and the critical judgment. The AI doesn't understand a single thing it's writing. It's just predicting the next word. Your brain is and always will be the boss in this partnership. So how do we actually do this the right way? Just follow this workflow. Step 1, you start the process. You define the goal. Step 2, let the AI generate some initial ideas or a rough first draft. But then come the most important steps. Step 3, you take back control. You edit, you rewrite, you add your own voice and analysis. And finally, step 4, which is absolutely critical, you fact-check everything. These tools can and do make things up. It's your job to verify every single claim. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's zoom out a little bit and think about the big picture here. What does all of this really mean for the future? Look, this is so much more than just a cool new app on your phone. It's a fundamental shift. Learning how to use these tools the right way, effectively and ethically, is becoming a core skill. It's just like how learning to use a library or search the internet was for past generations. This is the new literacy, plain and simple. And really, that's the question I want to leave you with. This powerful new partner is here. It's on campus. It's in your dorm room. It's right there on your screen. The choice isn't if it will be used, but how you are going to choose to use it to become a smarter, more efficient, and more creative student. The power is completely in your hands.